Right, good evening guys. I'm back with another pod review tonight. I'm just going to quickly show you what's sort of coming up over the next few days, during the week as well. Coming to the end of pod season here in New Zealand. Still a lot of growers that are banging out pods, but there's not really a lot of pods left to review. So what have I got here? This one tonight, I just couldn't. I was going to review this for my mate Troy at Rada Farm. Look at that beast. That is just an absolute weapon of a pepper. I've never seen anything like the shape of that. I mean, it almost kind of looks death spiral-ish, but anything that looks like that is going to be hot. And he hasn't told me anything about it. He just kind of had a bit of a giggle, and yeah, he just said eat it. So God knows what it is, mate. But yeah, that's the one I was supposed to do tonight. But I just cannot resist having this. Clint sent me a voice message earlier, and I haven't had one of these. I was supposed to get a few off from last season, and it just didn't happen. So sorry about the lighting in the room and my camera. I'm going to get onto that soon. But this is a beautiful pod. It's a mustard pod. It's a big mustard. And this here is an accidental. It's pretty much firedragon chillies hybrid. So it's an accidental cross. He kind of has an idea what it is, but he said it might not be either. So he reckons it might be yellow ghost crossed with one of his chocolate pods, one of his chocolate varieties in the chili myer back then 5 years ago. So this will be coming up to almost, well, 5-6 seasons, almost a stable pepper. So it's a mustard ghost dragon. That's what he's calling it. Now the seeds are available on Firedragon Chili's website for these bad boys, but he doesn't sell the pods, just the seeds. He's got 15% off his chili seeds at the moment. Go on the website Firedragon Chili's and check out the selection of seeds he got. Is just absolutely insane. They're all isolated as well, so what you order from Clint, I mean, if you order a 7-pot Primo red, you're not going to get jalapeno. You're going to get a 7-pot Primo red. And I'm not even sure, apart from Johnny Scoville, if anybody's reviewed this. And Clint's little video he sent, a voice message, he said Johnny Scoville ate this pepper at Clint's place 5 years ago, and Johnny Scoville said this was the hottest mustard pod he ever had in his life. Now the mustard Primo Tali is around nowadays. There's a lot of other crazy hot mustard pods. Rada X, Troy's Rada X, that's next level hot as well, man. But if Johnny Scoville's saying that this is the hottest mustard he's ever had, even 5 years ago, there were still stinking hot peppers going around 5 years ago, then I think I'm in for a bit of a ride tonight. But yeah, I just can't resist having this. Picked off the plant on, what day have we, Friday? This was picked on Wednesday. So I'm just going to get this in now, and then I'll be on to the Troy's ones tomorrow night and the challenge for Lee's Sunday, hopefully. So thank you very much, Clint. Firedragon Chilies. Could call it a hybrid, but most hybrids people cross themselves. This is an accidental cross, and it's just an absolute beautiful pepper. Right, I'll get into it. What did he call it? Mustard Ghost Dragon. Perfect name if he thinks it's crossed with a yellow ghost or something and a chocolate pod. Yeah, cheers. I don't think I've ever tasted anything as sweet. Oh my God, that is sweet. And hot. Lots of seeds in there. Very oily. It's one pod. 7-pot white. Not two. Mmm. Well, that's a nice long chew. It was a big pod. The heat's already there. The heat's already there. That's hot. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. That is just fantastic. Just sweetness, pure sweetness. There was no fruity or anything to it. Mustard pods are not fruity anyway. Just a massive, sorry, it's gone to the back of my throat already, that's hot. A massive burst of just sweetness. Like, I was not expecting that that sweet from a mustard pod. I'm drooling already. Oh, that's a hot one. Oh man, that flavour. Mustard Ghost Dragon. I like the name, Clint. It's a very good name. Accidental crosses. I mean, if you got an accidental cross, yeah, I suppose you can call it whatever you want to call it. If there's plants here and there's plants there, you could probably just go, oh yeah, it's probably crossed with that and just go from there. That is hot. That's hot. I love it. We just had pizzas for dinner and we're having a little bit of a get-together here, family get-together for Bex's birthday, my partner's birthday, which is tomorrow, but we just had a pizza night. I'm going to have some cake after this and I'm going to have a nice cocktail, nice tequila, but that's still building. That's actually still building. It's not going away. I'm very, very happy I've got to have that. Rat Farm special pod. Oh. I'm very sorry guys, my camera, the lighting in the room is terrible, but that's okay. I don't know what to say about that, Clint. That is just absolutely fantastic, the flavour of that. It was just pure sweetness. It did have that mustard, like fresh, sort of like a fresh green capsicum taste as well. Some people say that kind of taste is like grass. It's like eating grass, but I don't think it is. It's just a fantastic pepper. And that has got me good for a single pod. My stomach is full of food. And that's creeping in there. That's creeping into my guts already, man. Whew. How's the eyes? My camera's sideways. I like looking at my camera the other way so I can actually see myself. I'm looking that way now, but my eyes are red. I'm not sweating, but it's freezing in this bedroom at the minute. The window was open. Oh. If that's gone to my gut and it's full of food, that says that that's hot. I can't say a bad thing about that, man. It's destroyed my tongue, the roof of my mouth, my lips. The back of the throat's gone, but as soon as I swallowed it, that was at the back of my throat. Sweet, tastes like just a beautiful green capsicum, but with more sweetness. Non-chili head. You don't want to have that, trust me. We sent this as well. It's a massive Butch Tea Scorpion chocolate. So chocolate Butch Tea Scorpion. I've never had one. I don't even know if anybody's grown them. apart from Clint. But that's got to be up there. This one, I've got to be up there with one of the world's hottest peppers. Whew! I love it. Friday night burn session from Firedragon Chillies. You cannot beat it. And I'm so happy this room is cold right now. What else is here? Scotch brain. Yellow Scotch brain. Sent another one. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. It's probably outside. I got 2 more from Lee as well. Yeah, where are they? Pretty sure I had them. No. They're gone. They disappeared. I had 2 pods there in a bag from Lee Grimshaw as well, called Crazy Head. And they're going to be in my challenge. I'm doing 5 pods from Lee. Yeah, I've got a lot of pods to get through. I've got more on the way, hopefully, next week as well from Anne and Steve, hopefully. And then that'll probably be it for pod season. Troy's already starting to trim down his plants and all. Clint's still got a bit, but the final's coming up, and yeah. Well, yeah, that was absolutely amazing. The burn. Johnny Scoville's right. I mean, if you were to give me that pod 5 years ago, I would not have been able to eat it. There's no chance I would have been able to handle that pod this time 5 years ago. That's in my gut already. Beautiful pod, Clint. Thank you very much, brother, for sending those. The nose is still going. Where are we at with the heat? 12 minutes. Yeah, well, that's a good afterburn. Starting to climb down a bit now, but I mean, it's still there. For a single pod, considering the amount of chilies I've had this season, like my tolerance is pretty much still through the roof. I just want to get this right. I'm just seeing what way the burn is still going. Like, it's as a solid, I'm going to say it's a solid 7 out of 10. A solid 7. It's a 6 is, yeah, it's a bit, being a bit silly. It's a 7, maybe even an 8 out of 10. That's a hot pepper. And to add to, like, the flavour of it with the heat, that's incredible. You got something special there, mate. I'm going to go and have some cake. Mustard Ghost Dragon from Firedragon Chillies on a Friday night. Thank you very much, brother. Cheers. Thanks, folks.